Hello, 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 what's happening everybody? MCOC Droid does, back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. So, it's been a while since I've made one of these. I apologize that I did not do one for the month of August. I was a little busy with real life stuff and obviously keeping up with the rest of the content on the channel and so many things, but also mostly I was just fed up. I'm talking, of course, about Marvel Insider, which hopefully you got by the title of this video. But I was just so fed up with the bundles last month. They didn't even feature the champions again. Like, not even one of the new champions were featured. The rest of the awards were underwhelming, and it was just I was just very fed up. But I still should have made a video. I apologize. And then this month, I've been busy with a bunch of other stuff too, and keeping up with the channel and real life, and this just keeps getting put on the back burner. So before these current bundles expire, I want to talk about them real quick, and also just a reminder at the end about an event coming up this week ahead. I mean, we'll have the new bundles because the new event quest starts on Wednesday, which by the time you're seeing this is only a day away. But I still wanted to do these just because it's been a while and I need to get back into the habit of it and be regular about it. So, again, sorry for not making one for last month. But we are talking Marvel Insider, and so this is a pretty straightforward month. I mean, in terms of putting in your username for the points, you've only got about a day or so left. You have to do this by the end of Wednesday. So if you haven't already, make sure you do it. But it's the usual setup, as you can see right there, beginner, normal, heroic. All you have to do is the first run through. You don't even have to 100% it. And you get 10,000, 30,000, and 50,000 points each, respectively. You just put in your game username and you get your points. As I have been saying the last few times I've made these videos, you know, with the ability to change your name in game more often with these name change tokens, make sure if you plan on changing your name in the game, either do that first and then put it on Marvel Insider, like on the website, or at the very least type in on the website what you know you're going to change your name to. Because if it is not exact, you will lose the points, which means you won't be able to get rewards for it. It'll just go missing. So make sure that is accurate. I always want to make sure I include that little disclaimer there. So yeah, like I said, no side quests or not side quests, but like special objectives or anything this past month. So it's just the usual setup in terms of points. So yes, like I said, that will be ending on Wednesday. So make sure you get your points in. And we have two usual bundles as well, the 30,000 and the 125,000 point bundles. So it is the Amazing Fantasy Starter Bundle and the Clairvoyant Questing Bundle. Let's get into those. So first of all, the Starter Bundle. Another nice touch about this month, I mean, yes, they only feature one of the two new champions. It is only Clairvoyant, which we'll get to her in a second. So there is no Vision Arcus, unfortunately, so like no rare 2-star. But they do have the current crystals in terms of what you can pull. What I mean by that is in previous months, many of you who do Marvel Insider, you've seen like we've gotten X-Men crystals or we've gotten the Avengers crystals or whatever it is. And the problem is those aren't getting updated. That was my other major frustration that I would have said last month had I made a video, or 2 months ago or whatever it was, when they had the X-Men crystals, and I think right before that they had the Avengers crystals. They're not getting updated with the new champions. So so for someone like Sunspot, he's not in the X-Men crystals. So to have them as included in Marvel Insider rewards is kind of a bummer. So here, I am going out on a limb, I am assuming, but since, this month, if I pull everything away, it's all about the side quests, the time after time quests and stuff like that. The Unified Crystal is specific to that event. We haven't had this crystal before. It's only been available this past month. There hasn't been a previous version of it. So when I see, if we bring it back up here, actually, sorry about that. When I see that you get a Unified Crystal in the starter bundle, I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's going to be one of these. So most likely it would be a 2-star, but you do have a chance at a 3 or 4-star, and it's only going to include these specific champions. So it's not going to have, it's not an outdated version like an X-Men or Avengers, which is a nice touch. So let's bring that back up here. So you do get one of those. Again, obviously, most likely going to be a 2-star, similar to the Premium Hero Crystal you get as well. But there's a chance at a 3 or 4-star. I still don't like that. I would prefer a rare 2-star champion. Or in the past, I've seen they've given out like 3 or even sometimes 5 of like 2-star crystals that are exclusive to that month's event. I like that kind of stuff. This I don't like as much, but at least it's a step in the right direction. You also get the 5 small energy refills, the 5 level 2 potions, the 5 level 1 revives, and 500 3-star shards. So that's pretty much, the 3-star shards are nice, but really it's about the crystals, which is okay. But those items are nice, especially the revives, the potions if you need them, small energy refills are nice and all. Moving on up to the Clairvoyant questing bundle. So again, thankfully they do have one of the 2 new champions that are available. I'm slightly hesitant because we have 3 champions coming in October. So I'm hoping against hope that we have at least one, but preferably 2 of those champions in these bundles. The last time they did that earlier this year was with Avengers, and none of those champions were available in these bundles. So I am very, very cautiously optimistic, skeptical, some combination of all that. That, you know, with Man-Thing and Elsa Bloodstone and Guillotine 2099, at least one, but hopefully 2 of them will be represented. But I'm off on a tangent. I apologize. That video will come later this week when we know what those bundles are. This one is guaranteed a 3-star Black Widow, which is cool. It's nice to see that they do have at least one of the champions featured. You do also get one of the Unified Crystals. Again, maybe you could get a 3 or 4-star. Most likely it'll be a 2-star. But this one's got some nice items as well. It's got the usual 3 energy refills. That's pretty standard for these bundles. But then it's got 5 of the level 2 team health potions, which are nice. But then 5 of the level 1 team revives. So it's come by every few months or so. I've seen it at least a couple of times this year now. But those are nice. I mean, even if they're only level 1 revives, they are still team revives. So that is nice. That is nice. Even if you're going through difficult content, if you have a bunch of potions but you're running out of revives, even a level 1 team revive would be pretty sweet to have. And then you get the 500 4-star shards as well. So again, this is certainly better than last month. I'm glad that they're back in the right direction. We'll see what happens with October. Those bundles should be going live tomorrow by the time you see this, so on Wednesday. So like I said, I am cautiously optimistic. One last thing to talk about, and I'll talk about it in the next video as well. This weekend is New York Comic-Con, and I'm just throwing this up here just to show that they've already got the tab, the activities tab on the Marvel Insider webpage for Comic-Con. It's just got some basic stuff now, but of course it will start getting inundated with individual panel codes and Twitter trivia questions and Instagram stuff and stuff like that. With these, you know, during the Comic-Cons, there are a lot of points and bonus rewards that you can pick up from these. Now, like I mentioned, there are 3 champs coming in October. Man-Thing, Elsa Bloodstone, and Guillotine 2099. Most likely, there will be a big points code, a 50,000 points code that will be given out at like one of the big panels at Comic-Con. And in addition to the points, it will unlock a free bundle of stuff. And that usually includes one of the exclusive champions. It happened earlier this summer at San Diego Comic-Con with Stealthy. You could get a 3-star stealth suit Spider-Man from that bundle in addition to the points. So I would assume that there will be a big one like that this Comic-Con as well. But again, there's so many individual panel codes that are usually good for like 10 or even 20,000 points. The day-to-day stuff, you know, 500 here, 1,000 there, whatever it is. So there's usually a few amazing people who run mega threads over on Reddit. I will, like I said, I'll be doing at least one more video this week with new Marvel Insider stuff. And I will keep an eye out for that mega thread. I'll throw it on Twitter and stuff like that. But the place where I'm going to be talking about it the most is my Discord. It'll just be the easiest way to communicate with as many of you as possible, as quickly as possible. Unless you're already on the Reddit thread or you follow me on Twitter, the Discord will be probably the easiest, quickest, most direct way. So a link to my Discord is in the description below. I'll probably update the description of this video once we get the Reddit mega thread, just so that is there as well. So be ready for this weekend. A lot of points ahead. Hopefully at least one cool bundle with one of the new champions. Be ready for that. That is going to wrap it up for the, what is it, September Marvel Insider video, coming in just at the end, even though this is going live on October 1st. But it's still the September video, so it still counts. But I will be continuing Marvel Insider coverage as I normally do on a monthly or even if need be weekly basis. For all of you out there. So thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, ring that bell, check the Discord link. Like I said, especially for New York Comic-Con stuff coming up, there should be a lot of things for us ahead this week. So be ready for that. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.